guys, it is Jennifer R. for Talk to Me Tuesday on September 1st, 2020. I didn't make a video last week. It's just been kind of busy and it gets a little hard with my daughter at school from home. My husband's home more often than he's not from work. Working from home, and there's very limited windows of when making it videos easily, and I'm not disrupting them, or their Zoom isn't going on, or other stuff. So I don't know. I think my week was a little busy and chaotic, and anyway. So I had done a bunch of quilting. That's what I showed last time. I did some more long arm quilting last week. And I don't have that to show you, but I did it. And you can see I hung up, for now anyway, I hung up my swap on my door, which my door sits directly across from my workspace, my desk, or my sewing table, so I can look at it, just like my design wall too, I can look at it from my sewing. So that's where I have it for now. I'm not sure if I'm permanently leaving it there, but I like it for now. I like to be able to see it. So last week, one of the things I did, I'm sharing the computer with my daughter right now, who's using it obviously Monday through Friday. School starts at 7:15 a.m. and until she's done, which, can be 5 o'clock, could be 8 o'clock. So, and on the weekends when she's not doing work. So probably ought to get another one, but just not high on my priority list. So I edited this a while ago, like bits and pieces of it. I have it done, but not done. So I never did finish the coloring part of it. I just used markers or pencils and stuff as I was going. I did all the numbering, all of that. I still found about 8 to 10 mistakes that I would change. I guess the pattern goes together, but extra lines and things I would edit out, and I probably will. I took some pretty detailed notes and pictures, and when I get my hands on a computer, I'll probably do that. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. This one can go into the quilt now because it's well made. It's not going to fall apart. The other one might have been all right. I was nervous about it. I felt like it'd make a better wall hanging, so it's not getting washed all the time. This will be getting lots of loving. She cannot wait to get her hands on it for the video game area. And I know it will get used a lot, so I didn't want it to be iffy on whether to stay together or not. And then I also this week, so I signed up for, just so different from what I normally do, but I just fell in love with this thing. I don't even need the quilt, so I don't know what I'll do with it. But I signed up for the Journey, or for the Nebula quilt for next year, that block of the month from Jaybird Quilts, and it's all Tula. And it's really not my style, but I just love it. So someone will get it. I don't know who. And in order to get ready for that, they're doing what's called Journey to Nebula, and there's different patterns that use the rulers and templates that will also be used in the Nebula pattern. So it's kind of a primer. She goes through and teaches you how to use each one, which super helpful given this is not at all my wheelhouse of things I'm comfortable with doing. So this week we just started the first pattern, and it's called Seaside. It's supposed to be a table runner, but I don't really need another table runner. So if you split it in half, it's 2 placemats. So I'm gonna make 4, assuming I can get them together, Halloween placemats. So I started cutting today. I cut the different fabrics that I think I'm using. I might change my mind yet. So they'll be Halloween. And then I think my back is just gonna be like a, it's so messy in here today. Like a marbled, Moda marble, that'll probably use that way, kind of tolerate people spilling on it without too much of a mess. So that's my plan for that. I think next week they show you how to piece it, so it should be done well before October. And there's 6 different patterns that are in the Journey to Nebula and their pillows and other stuff. Just gives you a chance to learn how to use all of them before you're cutting for the tulip paint and the stuff that you'll be upset if you mess it up. And so far, frankly, really easy. It's a lot of cutting, but it's not bad. And I also really, for the first time, got to use my cutting table, cutting a lot at the right height, and holy cow, what a difference. Like I cut most of the on and off today, and my back is like fine, which is not something I'm used to. Normally I'm hunched over so much I can barely stand up straight by the end of the day. But the other thing she had, which, you know, I don't know if I'm living under a rock and everyone else knows about this, but I had never heard of it. One of her suggestions for your rulers was this stuff called Invisigrip. And it's literally like a film. It comes off. I mean, it doesn't like, comes right off. But you put it on the back and like they don't slide. And it's none of the like, it doesn't block like some of the foam ones you'll see, or little sandpaper ones will block lines. It doesn't block lines at all because it's totally clear. And it peels right off. It's more of a, it's like a vinyl cling, not a sticker, so it won't like ruin your ruler. And I put it on all of the rulers I'm used for this, and a couple more, and I still have some extra, because I am loving this stuff. I'm definitely going to buy more. And again, maybe everyone knows about this. I have no idea. I don't spend a lot of time in stores, so maybe that's part of why I haven't taken a lot of classes, so I don't know. Anyway, in love with the stuff, well worth it. And honestly, some of my rulers, I just use scraps of it after cutting out for this, and I don't even have the whole ruler covered, and just the difference in how much more it just grips when I'm working on is night and day worth it. So that's good, because this project is going to require a ton of cutting. And cutting diamonds of all things, so got to be pretty dead on for that. So that's kind of what I've been working on. I met up with Jennifer last week, which was super awesome because we were supposed to do it the week before and I needed to cancel, but then she ended up, because of all the stuff with her surgery, that wouldn't have worked out. And then we had like, you know, 2020 forecast of doomsday with 2 hurricanes coming, and neither one which have hit us. So it still worked out that we were able to go, and that was awesome to see her. She looks great and looks ready to go. So I'm glad her new date is on the schedule, and she's delayed a little bit, but gonna get to do it. And she gave me a bunch of fabric to make Linus quilts. I have the other piles over there I'm not going to grab, that are Hungry Caterpillar, and Eric Carl, which is like my favorite ever. When my daughter was little, when we lived in Ohio, I painted her entire room. I painted all the Hungry Caterpillar stuff along the floor, and I did a bunch of the animals from Brown Bear, and I did she had double doors, so I did a scene from Draw Me a Star. I'm trying to remember what else. I had 3 or 4, maybe 5 different books, parts of it, all over. So I had like the ducks and different birds and stuff from Brown Bear, and the caterpillar and butterfly. She had I just loved her room. We joke around, we like to pretend it's still there. I'm sure whoever moved in painted over it, but it was the happiest room I've ever been in my life. Like, except for I had nowhere to put a room like that, I would do it again. So I am super excited to come up with some patterns for this, because I just love I could just pet fabric all day. So that's kind of about it. Hope everyone's doing well. It's September, so we're almost through 2020. It seems like the longest, shortest year ever. But I hope you guys are doing well. I look forward to seeing your videos, and stay safe and crafty, and we will see you soon. Okay guys, bye.